Jill Garbart here with Paul, and we're on a road trip. We're going to 11089 North Preston Highway in Bruceton. It's close to Sugar Valley Methodist Church and Cemetery. Paul flying his drone. They've named this Loudon, Stiles, Liston Inflatable Halloween Town. Dina Stiles said that the Halloween decor started when they were invited by friends of theirs to go camping during Halloween weekend in 2014. They decorated with a few inflatables, lights, and decor. They did this for several years, but their collection of inflatables grew so much in 2020 that they decorated their backyard. They could sit by the fire and enjoy the lights, inflatables, all lit up. Her husband Mark suggested that they decorate the front yard so the community could enjoy them too. For 2021, they put up 108 inflatables and lights. For 2022, they now have 239 inflatables, with some hanging from paracord from telephone poles and trees. Dina and her daughter Jen are obsessed with Halloween inflatables, she said. They call it the Loudon, Stiles, Liston Inflatable Halloween Town. Dina says, "We are still growing. Jennifer is a very competitive shopper," she said, laughing out loud. She said they're turned off during the day. Weather permitting, like heavy rain or wind, they will not light them up. And they try to light them up around 4 p.m. She said her husband Mark had to install 2 additional breaker boxes to handle the power. So the flip of a switch gets the ones in their yard and her sister Lisa's yard up and going. Jennifer powers the ones in her yard. Dina says if it's windy, they won't power them on. The rule of thumb is if the one castle can't stay up, we will power them off. Her son Marcus runs paracord from the house to the telephone poles to trees. He attaches the power and extension cords across the paracord with zip ties and fishing lines so no wires dangle down. They try to power them on at 4 p.m. during the week and power them off between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. On Saturday and Sunday, they'll power them on around 11:30 a.m. and leave them up until 11 p.m. to midnight. They start putting them up on the Friday before Buckwheat Festival week. Weather permitting on weekends, they would start around 10 a.m. and work till dark. During the week, they would start at 4:30 and work till about 7:30 p.m. She said this year it took them 12 days to set up. They have 239 inflatables up, but they're growing for next year. Right now, they are at 264. There are 5 people: Dina and her husband Mark, her daughter Jennifer Loudon, and her husband Aaron, and Dina's son Marcus. I should mention that this is a drive-by display. We got prior permission to visit and make a video and fly the drone. We arrived just before dark. They were all inflated and ready. We wanted to see what they looked like in the daylight. 3 large family yards filled with inflatables. There were lots and lots of different and unique inflatables. People have said it's worth the drive to see, and they're not wrong. Halloween is my favorite holiday too. It was an honor to get to go see these in person and to be able to share them with you and make memories for the future. The short time we were there, we witnessed people driving by very slow to admire the decorations. and some pulled off at the barn across the street and walked down the side of the road. I didn't know they made so many different Halloween inflatables. It's like shopping. There were a few I found I really liked myself. Well, actually, I liked a lot of them. They've transformed the yards into a storybook magical feeling. On the way, we stopped at McDonald's to get the third different Happy Meal pumpkin. He gave us quite a smile as he handed them to us. The sun is starting to set. It's getting darker out. I really like the hanging, flying inflatables. What a great idea. Silhouettes in the sky. Along this edge of the yard, there are many different styles and types of pumpkins and pumpkin men. Behind, a horse. He's watching. And don't forget the beautiful trees and mountains around. The leaves have changed for fall, and most have fallen off. Some are still there. As we stand along the row of the orange pumpkins and look back toward the other couple yards, there are a lot of blow-ups, which we're going to go back through and look again, and in the dark. This is Route 26, or known as Northern Preston Highway. Everything is lined up so perfectly. It is all very impressive. I like how they're grouped. Similar things together. Just hanging around. Reminds me a little bit of the Addams Family hand. Zombie baby. Oops, hazardous, do not open. Boo corner. Angry ghost. Up on the hill, it's getting a little darker. Corn stalks along the edge of another driveway, and lights. I see the ice cream truck. Some very tall blow-ups on the hill. Different shapes and sizes and colors of ghost. 12.5-foot tall animated Halloween inflatable. Colossal head-turning goth girl. Now that's a mega-sized inflatable. And she can sure turn her head. A little yard dance. A lineup of tombstones along the top of the hill. Rip, rest in peace. Haunt you later. Trick or treat. A great variety of tombstones. He's a little upset. Above the left, above the heads, you can see the drone flying. Plastic jack-o'-lanterns added to the garage outdoor lights. They all look different in the night, in the dark. Now to walk back through to show you what they look like now. A fiery skull and a scared ghost. All lit up and all lined up on the hill. A group of colorful ghosts. Some wiggle in the wind. They were outlined by lights on the ground. A fiery red and a green ghost. A large hand. Frankenstein and some clowns. Zombie astronaut. Ice cream truck. More clowns. A bird flying high above. Pop goes the evil. An animated pirate ship with a pirate looking for something. A pirate skeleton with a hook. Pumpkins and ghosts. An animated scarecrow. Various colors are glowing in the dark. Brightly lit, some with LED lights and some with regular light bulbs. Some with flashing lights. A purple ghost, a pumpkin man, and a scary tree. What kind of little house is this? A boy in the outhouse. Peekaboo, I see you. Very tall gentleman in the crowd. The house is outlined with Halloween lights. Curious if the lights in the pumpkins turn themselves on or if someone comes down and turns them all on. We're being watched from the window. I see you too. Different colored lighted pumpkins line the driveway. A nicely lit driveway. That is so neat, such a great idea. Even the houses are really decorated nice. I'm still curious how they got these up there. These are my favorite. Everything is different. A wide variety of inflatables. I am very impressed. That's a lot of yard inflatables, a lot of work. This row, this side, seems to be pumpkin themed. And they're all different. Some are animated, glowing orange. Some with spinning eyes. Now it's so dark out you can't see the horse that was in the barn behind the orange pumpkins. I'm still mesmerized by these hanging colorful blow-ups. There were so many inflatables I couldn't get them all in one photo or video. A small graveyard. So we drove down the road and turned around at the church so we could do a drive-by. Last year, we turned around at the church several times so we could keep going up and down the road to check it out. We so enjoyed our evening touring this incredible yard display, and now I have a video recording to watch again. This is an impressive, breathtaking, incredible, wonderful display. We are so lucky to have it. My thanks to the families for allowing me to make this video. And this concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell to get notified, like and share.